Get your calendars out. February 17th, February 18th, live trading, San Diego. We got the Lowe's Coronado. I mean, what else would you want? This event is limited to 50 people. Look at your calendar, clear it, make sure you show up. If you want to be a rebel, this is the place to be. You got to sign up for it now. Giddy up, baby.
Welcome, folks. It is the final 3 at 3 of this, the first week of January. We're, of course, at January 6th, 2023. Just got off with my friend Charles Payne. And now we're about to present unusual option activity, which, as you know, means that we're looking at calls that have run to the upside, and perhaps those calls we should be paying attention to and buying, as well as puts that imply that somebody believes a downside move is pending in those equities. So that's the way we play it. I encourage you to learn more about options before you trade them. And with that said, let's get started. This just the cap, nod of the head to my friend Charles Payne, because I was on with Charles on Fox Business this afternoon at about 2:19 Eastern time. We got to talk about, World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE, as well as Amazon and some of the speculative paper that is showing up in both about the upside call potential explosions, because we certainly got that in spades in WWE. A call, for instance, last night that closed at 13 cents went to $4.90 today, a 3,700% return. Bang. Those will get your attention. And I encourage you to, when we retweet that, to check it out, that segment with Charles Payne on Fox Business. And then yesterday I talked about the activity in WYNN. WYNN. We said, hey, January 93 calls that expire on the 27th of January. So in other words, not quite the very last day in January, but these calls were bought in big numbers. And the January 93s at that the 93 strike were not what I bought, because as you know, I buy at the money calls and then I sell upside calls against them, which happened today because the stock ran to at least 94.39. So that was up, let's call it about $3.49 roughly. Not a bad trade. That one worked out pretty well. And there's Pete and John enjoying a cigar and settling in for the weekend, probably on that particular day. And now let's get started with 3 at 3, the new meat that we're throwing your way right now. MRVL, MRVL, not the comic book that's owned by Disney, but instead MRVL Technology Company. 10,000 March 42.50 calls. That's $10 above where the stock was trading. So even though they're 3 months out into the future, that's awfully far for me to bet to the upside with. As you know, I am going to say yet again that I buy the at the money calls and sell upside calls when it works. And if it doesn't work, when I've paid, for instance, $1.50, I will cut that loss at 75 cents, because that's how you can stick around and play the game longer and have more winners than losers in dollar terms. So that's the first of today's 3 at 3, MRVL March 42.50 calls. San Diego's calling. San Diego, I think it's somewhere around the 17th and 18th of February, but you can find out by going to marketrebellion.com/SD. It is 2 days of live trading. It is a number of dinners, lunches, discussions, fun times. And again, that 2 days of live trading, invaluable if that is what you need to take you to the next level, by all means, join us. February in San Diego, marketrebellion.com/SD. Now let's take a look at the EEM. So emerging markets, yeah, EEM, take a look at this. With the EEM trading at approximately 40, we've got the 42 calls being bought. Just $2 above the market, but nonetheless, I buy at the money, I sell upside against it. I always do that 1-to-1. So 48,000 is 4.8 million share equivalent. That is a big trade. So that's what you need to be aware of. Big trades like that tend to work out because whoever's putting big money behind that big trade has a pretty good idea that there's upside in them thar hills. So that's why they're putting that money on the table. Check it out. EEM February 42 calls. Bang. Rebel's Edge Live. Well, Rebel's Edge is our streamed show that rather than just boring you with macro, we bring you 4 stocks every day that we're paying attention to and tell you how we're trading them, whether or not we believe the story and we're adding to it, or whether we don't and we're selling into it. Then we give you 2 bits of unusual activity. Check it out, Rebel's Edge Live, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, every week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, Rebel's Edge Live. It streams on Twitter, streams on Spotify, streams on YouTube, where you can just go to YouTube, search for Market Rebellion and join our YouTube channel for free. Or you can go to Market Rebellion, and it's marketrebellion.com/edge to do that. Encourage you to check it out, folks. Lastly, Macy's. Macy's 9,000 of the next Friday expiring 22 calls with the stock right there at 22. So this is one of those occasions where I'm buying exactly what they talked about here, because I bought one of these, and as it rallies, I intend to sell one more at a higher strike against it. Paid about $1 for these calls, so I need to collect money from the other side above the market. And if I do that successfully, I'll make a decent amount of money on this trade and have limited amount of risk that I define on my entry, which is another way that you stay at the tables longer. All right, so that's Macy's 9,000, which is 900,000 share equivalent of those January 22 calls. Bang. That's going to do it for us. Wraps up the first week of 2023. You can join the Rebellion by going over to marketrebellion.com/get started for more. That's marketrebellion.com/get started to learn more about how we do what we do and how you can too. See you then, folks. Back on Monday.